Wayne sought clarification from Principal Rollo regarding the role of the scholarship student. Rollo explained that it entailed becoming a temporary lecturer who would travel to other nations and magic academies. Wayne, initially perplexed by this unfamiliar system, pressed for further details. Rollo elucidated, emphasizing that the academy had exhausted its capacity to instruct Wayne as a student, and this opportunity would enable him to propagate the knowledge of onmyoujutsu worldwide. Wayne, recognizing the wisdom in Rollo's words, began to see the potential in this proposition. The principal expressed confidence in Wayne's ability to command respect and awe among students due to his exceptional achievements. Wayne had excelled as a top student, defeated the formidable giant dragon, received the prestigious medal of the Dragon Lord, and held the esteemed title of one of the 7 great nobles. This glowing track record made Wayne more than qualified for the role of a scholarship student. Understanding the underlying message, Wayne assured Rollo that he would contemplate the offer. Rollo expressed his satisfaction with Wayne's response, emphasizing the importance of considering what was best for Wayne's own future. With a nod of gratitude, Wayne took his leave from the principal's office, his thoughts consumed by the possibilities that lay ahead. As he walked through the corridors of Alcera Magic Academy, he couldn't help but reflect on Rollo's words about doing what was best for himself. Wayne entered the library, a place he often sought solace and knowledge. He perused through the documents and books, his mind racing with ideas and possibilities. His gaze landed on a particular passage that piqued his interest, prompting him to summon Kijin, his trusted spirit companion. Kijin, Wayne said, his tone filled with a sense of purpose, I need to speak with Shiryu. Can you summon him for me? Kijin nodded and closed her eyes in concentration. A moment later, a majestic azure dragon materialized before Wayne, its presence imposing yet serene. Shiryu inclined his head respectfully. How may I assist you, Wayne? Wayne wasted no time in getting to the heart of the matter. I've been looking at the sales reports for potions in our territory, and it appears that their sales are quite high. Can you tell me more about it? Shiryu's eyes gleamed with enthusiasm. Of course, Wayne. Potions have seen a surge in sales, primarily driven by adventurers who use them to heal wounds sustained in battles with monsters. However, the quality of these potions leaves much to be desired. It seems the demand has risen due to the increased frequency of monster attacks. Wayne nodded thoughtfully, absorbing the information. Can you prepare one for me? I'd like to see for myself. Shiryu informed him that there were potions stored in the mansion's storehouse, and they promptly made their way there. Wayne retrieved one of the potions, examining it closely. It had no discernible odor, and when he took a cautious sip, he found it to be sour but not undrinkable. However, it was nowhere near as effective as the spirit medicines he was accustomed to using. Wayne contemplated the potion's shortcomings. Do you think there's something we can do to improve the quality of these potions? With the skills we have, I believe we can make a significant difference. Shiryu relayed that Rikugu had been diligently working to enhance the quality of potions, but his expertise in the matter was limited. Wayne couldn't help but smile as an idea formed in his mind. I think I have the perfect candidate in mind for this endeavor, Wayne declared, his determination growing. Shiryu shared in his excitement, understanding the potential impact of their efforts. Together, they discussed their vision for improving potion quality and expanding their production. Wayne expressed his desire to share the recipe with others, rather than monopolizing it, in order to benefit his people and lessen the burden of monster attacks. Shiryu admired Wayne's noble sentiment and pledged to give his utmost to their collaborative endeavor. With their plan in motion, Wayne left the storehouse with a renewed sense of purpose. He was determined to make a positive impact not just as a mage, but as a lord, prioritizing the well-being of his people over immediate profit. The day took another turn as Wayne headed to Alcera prison, where a familiar name awaited him, Nelson Hayward, the scientist who had once kidnapped Sophie. Wayne had a specific question in mind, and he was eager to hear Nelson's perspective. Wayne wasted no time in presenting the common potion he had acquired earlier. Take a look at this, Nelson. It's a potion sold widely in this country. I'd like to hear your opinion on it. Nelson's lips curled into a sardonic smile. Why should I answer your questions? Wayne met Nelson's challenging gaze with unwavering resolve. Because you're the one who created Makia, the mana-enhancing drug. If anyone knows how to improve the efficiency of magic medicine, it's you. Nelson's initial defiance gave way to irritation. He scoffed. Do you think you can just summon me and expect me to cooperate? Wayne leaned in, his voice laced with a hint of authority. Nelson, it's in your best interest to help me. If you can provide valuable insights into improving this potion, it could lead to a reduction in the suffering caused by monster attacks. Nelson's expression shifted, torn between his pride and a begrudging acknowledgement of the potential impact of his knowledge. Finally, he relented. Fine, I'll entertain your question. There are essentially two ways to enhance the efficiency of magic medicine. The first involves using higher quality raw ingredients for the potion. The second centers on reducing the waste products extracted from the raw materials, thus maximizing the active ingredients. Wayne leaned forward, his eyes locked onto Nelson Hayward. You're the perfect candidate to help us improve the quality of these potions. Nelson's eyebrows arched in skepticism. Improving potion quality isn't a task that can be accomplished overnight. I spent a decade researching to create Makia. Wayne nodded, acknowledging the gravity of Nelson's achievement. But these potions are currently being monopolized by one of the 7 great noble families, the McCullers. If a small, weak noble family like the Granatos were to step into this arena, we might just be crushed by force. Wayne couldn't help but smile at Nelson's uncertainty. You don't know it yet, but the Granatos have joined the ranks of the 7 great noble families. Nelson's eyes widened in disbelief. What? When did this happen? It happened when I accepted the medal of the Dragon Lord. Nelson's world seemed to tilt on its axis as he absorbed this shocking revelation. He struggled to come to terms with the implications of Wayne's words. Wayne extended a hand toward Nelson, his voice steady and unwavering. So Nelson, would you like to come work for me? Nelson hesitated for a moment before he spoke. Before I agree, I have one question. What are your future plans? What is the grand ambition you're aiming for? Wayne's expression softened as he considered his response. My goal is to create a country where its people can live in peace and prosperity. When I was first reincarnated, my aim was to rule in broad daylight to avoid betrayal. I aspired to be a supreme ruler. But as time passed, I formed connections with people and came to know their kindness and warmth. Before I realized it, I had grown to care deeply for these people. I no longer seek mere rulership. I want to make them happy. That's become my true goal. The 2 men extended their hands, sealing their newfound partnership with a firm handshake. With the promise of a new collaboration in the air, Nelson journeyed to the Granato territory. There he was greeted by Rikugu and Wayne, both eager to begin their research. As they exchanged greetings, Wayne sensed the potential in this alliance and looked forward to what they could accomplish together. Shall we go to the laboratory? Wayne suggested with an enthusiastic smile. Nelson couldn't help but feel a sense of nostalgia as they walked through the quaint village surrounding the laboratory. The idyllic surroundings and warm greetings from the villagers left a favorable impression on him. Your village is quite charming, Nelson commented as they strolled along. Wayne nodded in agreement. Yes, it's spacious, surrounded by nature, and perfect for conducting research. Plus, we have a hot spring that's perfect for unwinding when we're feeling exhausted. Finally, they arrived at the laboratory, and its pristine, organized interior stirred memories of Nelson's own days of intense research. As Nelson settled in, he couldn't help but ask, Wayne, why do I not sense any monsters nearby? Wayne chuckled and explained, that's because my subordinates have a habit of exterminating monsters with great enthusiasm. As a result, the monsters have become wary of approaching this area. Inside the laboratory, Nelson couldn't contain his curiosity any longer. I'm here to help you with your research, but I'd like to know the specifics. What are your concrete goals, and to what extent do you want to improve these potions? Wayne's response was clear and decisive. I want you to make them as effective as the current ones we have here. Nelson raised an eyebrow, intrigued by the challenge. And what do you intend to do with these potions? Wayne's eyes gleamed with a sense of purpose. I plan to circulate high-quality potions at a low cost. By doing so, we can ensure that more people have access to these potions. It's all part of our research on how to make them. Nelson's doubts and hesitations vanished as he realized the significance of their work. This is what makes this job worth doing. Rikugo, who had been observing the conversation, chimed in. Wayne has already created a potion called the Spirit Medicine using onmyoujutsu. It fulfills those requirements, but it can't be produced on a large scale. That's why we want to focus on improving the quality of potions. Nelson was genuinely surprised by this revelation. His curiosity piqued. Spirit medicine? I hadn't heard of it. Rikugo elaborated. It uses the same ingredients as regular potions, healing herbs and magic grass. With a deeper understanding of their mission, Nelson felt a renewed sense of purpose. I promise you, Wayne, I shall achieve this goal. Wayne's gratitude was evident as he clasped Nelson's hand firmly. I'm expecting great things from you. Rikugo, sharing in the optimism, added, let's do our best together. As the research team embarked on their journey to improve potion quality, Wayne left the laboratory with a sense of fulfillment. His thoughts turned to the Adventurers Guild, a place he was both curious and apprehensive about visiting. The following day, Wayne embarked on a clandestine mission to the Adventurers Guild. His motive was simple: to keep his true identity as one of the illustrious 7 great nobles hidden. Wayne understood all too well that if the guild were to uncover his noble lineage, he would undoubtedly be treated with a level of deference and privilege that he wished to avoid. As he stealthily stepped into the bustling guild, he couldn't help but notice that it was more vibrant than he had initially expected. The air buzzed with anticipation, and adventurers of all sorts congregated, their excitement palpable. Approaching the reception desk, Wayne donned the guise of a commoner and confidently declared his intention to register as an adventurer. The receptionist, an astute woman who had seen her fair share of adventurers, handed him a registration form. Wayne, now adopting the pseudonym Wen and classifying his occupation as a swordsman bereft of magical aptitude, believed this alias would suffice to maintain his anonymity. For the sake of clarity, however, we will continue to refer to him as Wayne. Submitting the form, Wayne watched intently as the attendant meticulously reviewed every detail. After a thorough examination, she assured him that everything was in order. With a warm smile, she inquired if Wayne planned to undertake the rank certification examination, an essential step on an adventurer's journey. She explained that by participating in this examination, Wayne could secure a rank that best suited his abilities. Intrigued by the prospect, Wayne probed further, asking what rank he would be assigned if he chose to forego the examination. With an unwavering demeanor, the attendant informed him that he would be assigned the lowest rank, an F rank. Wayne's mind whirred with contemplation. He envisioned most adventurers boasting D or C ranks, and he aspired to align himself with peers of that caliber. The examination, he concluded, would be a more efficient route to that end. Resolutely, Wayne announced his decision to partake in the examination. The attendant, however, levied a substantial fee, a hefty 3 gold coins, for this privilege. Wayne couldn't help but wince at the exorbitant cost, but he reluctantly handed over the required sum. The attendant offered no concessions, reiterating that the examination was scheduled to take place in 3 days at the Alcera Arena. She emphasized the importance of bringing all necessary certifications along. Wayne exited the guild, pondering the periodicity of these examinations and the significant expense involved. 3 days later, the Alcera Arena stood as the hallowed ground for the examination. Wayne, now among the select group of only 5 examinees, would face an A-rank adventurer named Leona, who had been assigned the role of examiner. As the candidates gathered, Leona assumed control of the proceedings. She began by meticulously elucidating the examination rules. The examination would comprise one-on-one duels, and the outcome, she emphasized, would bear no significance. Instead, she would evaluate the examinee's individual combat abilities. Wayne seized the opportunity to pose a question to Leona, seeking clarity on the fairness of a system that segregated mages from vanguards. He opined that such an arrangement might hinder individuals from showcasing their complete skill set. Leona, her response measured and decisive, explained that the examination was exclusive to vanguards and swordsmen. Although some examinees possessed magical aptitude, they would be assessed primarily on their combat prowess. This meant that the examination's nature would adapt to suit each examinee's strengths. Wayne, satisfied with the response, mentally acknowledged the fairness of this approach. Eager to delve deeper, another adventurer ventured another query. She inquired whether emerging victorious against Leona would secure them a rank. Leona, her confidence unshaken, affirmed that such an outcome was indeed possible. She, however, cast doubt upon the likelihood of anyone defeating her in combat. She, fueled by a surge of excitement, took her challenge head-on. Leona, with a firm yet encouraging tone, implored all the examinees to give their best. With that, the examination commenced. Wayne found himself pitted against Leona in the opening round. Wayne resolved not to repeat the errors of the past when he had lost control of his powers during the entrance exam. Leona, sensing his determination, urged Wayne to unleash the full extent of his abilities. In Wayne's mind, however, a different strategy took shape. He believed that discretion was the better part of valor, opting to withhold his true strength. With caution, he advanced toward Leona. She skillfully parried his initial attack, but Wayne revealed a series of techniques, demonstrating his undeniable talent. Leona, recognizing Wayne's potential, couldn't help but admire his prowess. She entertained the thought that under the tutelage of a skilled mentor, Wayne could evolve into a formidable combatant. In Wayne's estimation, however, Leona, despite her A-rank HR status, fell short of the strength exhibited by Sophie, who he believed to be several times more powerful. With that in mind, Wayne realized that it was time to accept defeat gracefully. Leona, as if choreographing the outcome, gracefully disarmed Wayne, bringing their duel to an orchestrated conclusion. She acknowledged his potential and encouraged him to continue honing his skills, affirming that he had the makings of a great adventurer. The next candidate to face Leona was a determined young woman named Tina. With unwavering confidence, Tina boldly declared her intent to defeat Leona without delay. Leona, however, found herself irked by Tina's audacious assertion. As the duel unfolded, Leona observed that Tina possessed an extraordinary reservoir of mana, unlike anything she had witnessed before. It became evident that Tina's words were not mere bravado. She was a formidable contender. Leona, intrigued and somewhat challenged, urged Tina to reveal the extent of her abilities. In a swift, synchronized flurry of motion, both combatants charged toward each other, their swords clashing in a dazzling display of skill. Leona, astounded by Tina's remarkable prowess, struggled to believe her own eyes. Tina, unrelenting and confident, mocked Leona, asserting her superiority based on her understanding of Leona's swordplay. Leona, her frustration mounting, vehemently disputed Tina's claims, insisting that a rookie like her could never defeat an experienced A-rank adventurer. Yet before Leona could react, Tina's blade found its way to her throat, securing Tina's victory in an unexpected twist of fate. Leona, her pride momentarily subdued, acquiesced to Tina's triumph. In that pivotal moment, Tina ascended to the esteemed rank of a rank adventurer, an accomplishment that resonated deeply within the guild's hallowed halls. Wayne, now observing Tina's abilities, couldn't help but be impressed. Her mastery of magic was nothing short of exceptional, and her swordsmanship held its own against the formidable Sophie. With the examination finally concluding, Leona gathered the examinees to convey that the results would be delivered to the guild the following day for review. As Wayne awaited the verdict, he held aspirations of securing a C or D rank, eager to begin his adventure in earnest. Tina, meanwhile, approached Wayne, her demeanor brimming with enthusiasm. She offered him genuine praise for his swordsmanship, recognizing his skills as exceptional. Wayne, however, remained humble and acknowledged Tina's compliments. He reminded her of his failure to defeat Leona, to which Tina astutely pointed out that Wayne had deliberately held back. She highlighted his remarkable attributes, commending his keen eyes, swift reactions, and the graceful precision with which he wielded his sword. In her eyes, Wayne resembled a promising cocoon poised to unfurl into a magnificent butterfly. Wayne, feeling somewhat exposed by Tina's keen insights, attempted to deflect her observations. Yet Tina, perceptive beyond measure, refused to be deceived. She extended an invitation, proposing that they form a party together. Wayne, however, hesitated, recognizing that Tina's A-rank status would cast a shadow over his pursuit of gathering information about adventurers. With regret, he declined Tina's offer, prompting a hint of disappointment in her eyes. Tina, though momentarily disheartened, accepted Wayne's decision gracefully, bidding him farewell before departing. In the solitude of her room, Tina lay on her bed, reflecting on the day's events. Wayne, she mused, possessed qualities that were undeniably appealing, handsome and gifted in equal measure. Tina marveled at the notion of becoming so formidable without the aid of mana, further fueling her admiration for Wayne. However, her ultimate goal remained to locate Wayne Granato, a task she deemed challenging at best. To accomplish this seemingly impossible feat, Tina realized that she would need to ascend to the exalted ranks of an S-rank adventurer. With unwavering determination, she held on to the hope that her quest would lead her to her Prince Charming. The following day marked a significant milestone in Wayne's adventurous journey. He had achieved his goal of becoming a certified D-rank adventurer, precisely as he had intended. Meanwhile, Tina had ascended to the coveted rank of A-rank adventurer, fulfilling the promise she had made. Her excitement was palpable, a testament to the thrill of embarking on a new adventure. Wayne stood at a crossroads, ready to immerse himself in the life of an adventurer while discreetly conducting his investigation. His first task was to form a party, a crucial step in navigating the world of adventurers. However, before delving into that endeavor, he perused the notice boards in the guild, each displaying two distinct types of notices, one for party recruitment and the other for quests. As Wayne contemplated his next move, Tina made her entrance. Wayne couldn't help but perceive her as a potential complication in his plans. She inquired about his intentions, and he responded by stating his intent to seek a party interested in undertaking quests of D or C rank. Tina, ever resourceful, pointed out a quest that she believed would suit Wayne's current status, a D-rank quest involving the extermination of wild boars. The notice indicated that they were seeking a party of 4, but they currently lacked 2 members. Tina suggested that Wayne and herself join forces to complete the party. Wayne was taken aback by Tina's persistence, questioning her eagerness to form a party with him. She candidly expressed her desire to study Wayne's swordsmanship more closely, assuring him that their difference in rank wouldn't be an impediment. Despite his reservations, Wayne couldn't bring himself to reject Tina, recognizing her straightforward and sincere nature. Reluctantly, Wayne agreed to partner with Tina for the quest. He cautioned her to exercise restraint, aware that her A-rank status might overshadow the other members. Later, they ventured into the Alcera forest to meet the remaining 2 members of their party, Elio and Leica, both D-rank adventurers. Upon Tina's introduction, Elio and Leica expressed concern about forming a party with an A-rank adventurer like her, fearing that equitable sharing of rewards wouldn't be in their favor. Tina, however, reassured them, emphasizing her desire to learn from fellow adventurers and integrate into the community. Elio and Leica quickly recognized the value Tina brought to their party. They acknowledged her as a valuable asset and expressed gratitude for her willingness to share her knowledge. Wayne, concealed behind his Wen persona, silently observed the interactions, relieved that he had managed to blend in seamlessly. The party set forth, with Elio cautioning everyone to remain vigilant. The Alcera forest was known for its unpredictable monster activity, and they couldn't afford to let their guard down. Leica took charge of the rear, assuring the others that she had it under control. Tina, exhilarated by the prospect of her first adventure with a party, shared her excitement. Elio provided valuable guidance, directing the party toward the habitat of wild boars located near the forest center. As they ventured deeper, Wayne marveled at Elio's extensive knowledge and swift decision-making, a testament to his experience as an adventurer. Wayne conveyed his determination to give his best during their expedition. Elio, recognizing the gravity of their profession, encouraged Wayne to do just that. The conversation, however, took a light-hearted turn when Elio and Leica engaged in a spirited exchange, their camaraderie evident. Tina, sensing a strong bond between the two, playfully suggested that they seemed like a couple. Elio and Leica blushed, vehemently denying any romantic involvement. Wayne, perceiving the emergence of danger, urged them to silence as he detected approaching footsteps. A group of monsters was heading their way. Elio initially couldn't hear anything, but Tina corroborated Wayne's warning, confirming the presence of approaching creatures. Leica, looking visibly alarmed, pointed toward a nearby tree. The party's eyes widened as they witnessed a herd of wild boars advancing toward them. Elio's shock was palpable, and Tina's anticipation surged. Tina thinks Wayne can sense these things from further away than she can and wonders just who is exactly Wayne. As the skills and strength he has, he can't be a D-rank adventurer. Wayne took notice of a heightened presence of mana among the boars. Sensing danger, he deduced that they might be fleeing from a more formidable entity lurking in the forest. Elio, grasping the perilous situation, implored the party to withdraw and report their findings to the guild. However, Tina, her excitement undiminished, defied Elio's plea and rushed ahead, propelled by a desire to confront whatever lay deeper within the forest. Elio's apprehensions swelled as he explained that a more formidable adversary awaited, cautioning Tina against advancing alone. Wayne, recognizing the urgency of the situation, offered to accompany Tina. However, Elio pointed out that if Wayne left with Tina, he would be acting alone, leaving Elio and Leica to contend with the wild boars. Wayne's hands were tied, and he reluctantly disclosed his true identity. Wayne Granato, the hero of Alcera. Elio and Leica were rendered speechless, their timidity evident as they stood in the presence of the renowned hero. Wayne clarified that his disguise as Wen had served a specific purpose related to his investigation, making it imperative for him to act independently now. The truth left Elio and Leica with no choice but to acquiesce to Wayne's decision. Wayne reassured them that they had made the right choice under the circumstances, praising Elio for his knowledge and swift judgment. In a show of gratitude, Elio thanked Wayne for his understanding and guidance. With Wayne's assistance, the party embarked on their journey to exit the forest. Wayne, employing his teleportation abilities, whisked the entire party out of the forest in an instant. Their astonishment was palpable, and Wayne proceeded to instruct them on how to return safely to the guild, advising them to warn fellow adventurers against entering the Alcera forest due to its current perilous state. Meanwhile, Kijin reached out to Wayne, bearing a message from Salamander. Wayne eagerly inquired about the message's contents, and Kijin revealed that the rampant monster activity was likely linked to the immense miasma emitted by a colossal dragon. Wayne readily volunteered to confront and subdue this formidable threat, sparking Kijin's admiration and excitement. As Wayne prepared to confront the dragon, a sense of unease gnawed at him regarding Tina's fate. In the depths of the forest, Tina confronted a formidable adversary, an imposing griffin. Its presence had caught her off guard, as she had not anticipated encountering such a formidable creature within the forest. Unfazed, she regarded the griffin as a potential stepping stone toward her cherished goal of reaching S rank. Their battle commenced, with Tina and the griffin engaging in a high-speed duel. To her surprise, the griffin matched her every move, thwarting her attempts to restrict its movements by herding it into an area enclosed by massive rocks. The griffin's overwhelming power shattered her makeshift barrier, leaving Tina vulnerable to its deadly claw strike. As Tina lay incapacitated on the forest floor, the griffin's menacing claw loomed over her, poised for a potentially fatal attack. In her moment of despair, Wayne appeared on the scene, arriving just in the nick of time to intervene and rescue her. Wayne's timely arrival saved Tina from the griffin's lethal strike. With concern etched across his face, he inquired about her well-being, to which Tina responded that she was unharmed. Grateful for his intervention, Tina extended her hand to Wayne, using it to regain her footing. However, before Tina could catch her breath, she seized the moment to express her feelings to Wayne. With unreserved honesty, she confessed her love for him, her voice trembling with emotion. She implored Wayne to become her boyfriend, leaving him taken aback by the sudden confession. Wayne, still grappling with the whirlwind of emotions, attempted to navigate the situation delicately. He conveyed his reluctance to immediately embrace Tina's proposal, prompting her to thank him for saving her life. Tina then proceeded to make yet another request, asking Wayne to date her, followed by a proposal for marriage. Wayne, clearly uncomfortable with the rapid progression of events, sought to clarify his intentions. He pointed out the need for a deeper understanding between them, emphasizing that they were relative strangers to each other. He questioned the sincerity of Tina's feelings, given their limited interactions. Undeterred, Tina insisted that she knew everything about Wayne, citing his status as the hero of Alcera, Wayne Granato. Wayne recognized that his identity was not as concealed as he had thought, given that both Elio and Leica had recognized him. Despite the awkwardness of the situation, Wayne acquiesced to Tina's request to meet again. He suggested that she visit the Granato territory, where they could engage in more meaningful conversation. Tina's face lit up with joy, and she expressed her gratitude before departing. Later, guild members arrived to handle the griffin's aftermath, and they were astounded to witness Wayne's single-strike takedown of the formidable creature. Tina took a moment to apologize to Elio and Leica for her impulsive actions earlier in the day. She recognized that her actions had placed her comrades in a precarious situation, and she expressed remorse for her thoughtlessness. Elio and Leica, in turn, expressed their gratitude to Wayne for his guidance and assistance. Wayne commended their abilities and acknowledged the positive impact of their collaboration. Tina observed Wayne's demeanor with curiosity, finding him to be an enigmatic figure who interacted with ordinary individuals with remarkable ease. Having resolved to meet Wayne at the Granato territory, Tina embarked on her journey. She marveled at the city's size and the vibrancy of its inhabitants. The city's rapid expansion was a testament to its status as one of the territories governed by the 7 great nobles. Tina's eagerness to reunite with Wayne filled her with anticipation as she ventured toward his mansion. In the midst of her journey, Tina encountered Siryu, who had been informed about her by Wayne. Siryu, fueled by jealousy upon seeing another woman, promptly reported Tina's presence to Kijin. Upon her arrival at Wayne's mansion, Tina conveyed her desire to meet him to Kijin. However, Kijin, ever vigilant, sought to verify Tina's status as an A-rank adventurer. Tina presented her A-rank guild card as proof, but Kijin remained unsatisfied. She proposed a more rigorous test, an arena battle to determine Tina's worthiness to meet Wayne. The prospect of a showdown in the arena now lay before Tina, with Kijin harboring a serious intent to assess Tina's abilities and ascertain whether she was deserving of an audience with Wayne Granato. The scene transitioned to an arena where Kijin was diligently training soldiers. Amidst the intense training, Kijin approached him with a request. She expressed her desire to spar with a woman named Tina, whom Wayne had informed them about, a promising rookie adventurer. Kijin, recognizing Tina's name from Wayne's briefing, granted permission for them to use the arena for their duel. He ordered a brief 5-minute break for his students, clearing the way for Kijin and Tina to engage in their sparring match. As they stood on the arena's grounds, Kijin assured Tina that she would exercise restraint during their bout. Tina, grateful for the consideration, acknowledged Kijin's strength but maintained her own confidence. She was determined to prove her worth after feeling inadequate during her recent battle with a griffin. Kijin urged Tina to attack with all her might, assuring her that she would hold back. Tina, brimming with motivation, asserted that she would demonstrate her strength. Tina readied herself, determined to prove her capabilities. She unleashed a magical attack without incantation, astonishing everyone, including Cowchin. However, Kijin swiftly responded, cutting the magic projectiles in half. Tina was taken aback by Kijin's ability to slice through her spells. With composure in her eyes, Kijin explained that cutting magic was a matter of matching mana with an equal amount of spiritual power. Tina found this concept intriguing, as it reminded her of the spiritual power used in onmyoujutsu, the same power Wayne utilized. Kijin inquired if Tina had more to reveal, to which Tina responded with a small test. Kijin, wearing a displeased expression, indicated that she was ready to take the offensive this time. In a fraction of a second, Kijin closed the gap between them, leaving Tina surprised and barely able to defend against her attacks. Kijin's incredible speed impressed Tina, but she was determined not to be outdone so easily. Kijin continued her assault with a barrage of strikes, yet Tina managed to defend against them, displaying her resilience. While Tina acknowledged Kijin's strength, she refused to back down and retaliated with her mana projectiles. Kijin effortlessly evaded Tina's magical attacks and commented on the uniqueness of her spells. Tina explained that she had developed these spells herself, earning Kijin's admiration. Meanwhile, Wayne found himself in the library, deep in conversation with Tenku. She had gathered information about Tina, revealing her as the daughter of the Duke of Hazeldane, a prominent family in the magical country of Krunel. Wayne recognized Tina's high status, considering her noble lineage. Tenku further informed Wayne that Tina had even discovered a new magic formula, a testament to her genius. Wayne smiled, intrigued by Tina's reputation as a tomboy who had ventured to Alcera to escape her family's arranged marriage. Back in the arena, the duel between Tina and Kijin raged on, leaving bystanders in awe of their prowess. Wayne, concerned about Tina, reached out to Kijin, inquiring if Tina had arrived. Kijin confirmed Tina's presence and shared her progress in the ongoing duel. Wayne, however, urged Kijin to cease the sparring and invite Tina inside. He pondered Tina's reasons for running away from home, hopeful that he might be able to assist her. Tina expressed their gratitude for Wayne's hospitality. Wayne broached the subject he had in mind, an inquiry into Tina's background. Tina blushed, assuming that Wayne's intentions revolved around marriage. However, Wayne's line of questioning pertained to her sudden departure from Krunel. Wayne, now fully understanding Tina's situation, questioned her motives for visiting Alcera. She admitted to fleeing her home due to her parents arranging a marriage for their own gain. Tina admitted that she initially sought Wayne's help to annul her engagement, but her feelings had since taken a different turn. She had fallen in love with him at first sight, deepening her desires. Kijin, who did not share Wayne's enthusiasm, struggled to contain her frustration. Wayne clarified that he could not accept Tina as his fiancée, but offered assistance in resolving her engagement. Tina was taken aback by Wayne's offer, grateful for his willingness to help. Wayne revealed his plan to serve as a temporary lecturer at the Krunel Magic Academy, where he would work behind the scenes to nullify Tina's engagement. He emphasized the importance of discretion, recognizing the potential diplomatic implications of his actions. Tina, flustered by the proposal, inquired if Wayne could genuinely achieve such a feat. Wayne explained that the Alcera Magic Academy's scholarship system provided a means for him to influence events, though success was not guaranteed. Tina, overcome with emotion, questioned why Wayne would go to such lengths to assist her when she had nothing to offer in return. She wondered if he saw her as selfish for rebelling against her family. Wayne and Kijin assured Tina that her self-awareness was commendable. Wayne explained that her desperation had inspired him to help her. Tina, touched by their kindness, teared up, and Wayne and Kijin were elated to see her emotions. Tina expressed her gratitude and accepted Wayne's offer. She confessed her inexperience but placed her trust in him. Wayne reiterated that he had no intention of marrying her, but Tina seemed content with the path forward. Suddenly, a red magic circle appeared behind them, signaling the arrival of a yellow-haired magician. He identified himself as Gerard, the magician in service of the Vandert family, Tina's fiance's family. Gerard possessed unique skills and was renowned for being the only magician in Krunel to wield ancient magic. He was considered the strongest among them. Tina was shocked by Gerard's unexpected appearance and questioned how he had found her. Gerard cryptically replied that locating her had been an easy task when he set his mind to it. He declared his intention to take Tina back with him, leaving Wayne and Tina surprised by this unexpected turn of events. Wayne, intrigued by the concept of ancient magic, sought to learn more, but the situation was rapidly escalating. He delivered a chilling ultimatum. Either she accompanied him willingly, or he would exterminate everyone here for her kidnapping. Wayne observed Gerard's unwavering confidence, especially in his mastery of ancient magic. It was clear that Gerard held a high opinion of his own abilities. Tina, overwhelmed by fear, implored Gerard to stop. He coldly responded that the decision was hers to make, leaving her torn and uncertain about the right course of action. At that moment, Tenku entered the scene, his expression reflecting his disapproval of Gerard's behavior. He had overheard their conversation and couldn't contain his anger. Kijin turned to Wayne for guidance, seeking his input on how to handle this tense situation. Wayne, however, decided to entrust the situation to Tenku, recognizing that his trusted subordinate was better equipped to handle the matter. Gerard, realizing the gravity of his actions, offered an apology for his abrupt and forceful approach. He cited his reasons for taking such drastic measures, explaining that he had heard rumors that one of the 7 great nobles of Alcera had kidnapped Tina to leverage political demands. His actions were driven by these unverified claims. Tenku's frustration mounted as he addressed Tina, asking if she wished to return home. Tina, shaking her head, firmly declined. Determined to protect Tina's right to choose, Tenku insisted that Gerard leave. However, Gerard remained steadfast in his determination, asserting that his orders were absolute and that he would not hesitate to use force to achieve his goals. Tina, caught in the middle of the conflict, was torn and unsure of how to proceed. Tenku initiated an attack against Gerard, but the magician effortlessly blocked the assault. He expressed his astonishment at Tenku's considerable power, even comparing him to the likes of Rollo Vistov, the strongest wizard in Alcera, and Wayne Granato, the hero who had defeated the ancient dragon. Gerard's confidence stemmed from his belief in the superiority of his ancient magic. Tenku, growing increasingly annoyed by Gerard's arrogance, unleashed his heavenly chains, divine restraints imbued with the power of the ruler of heaven, Amaterasu. These chains, composed of divine and spiritual energy, were typically inescapable. Wayne recognized the significance of Tenku resorting to such a powerful technique, signifying Gerard's formidable strength. However, Gerard, using his undo spell, easily shattered the divine chains, leaving Tenku in disbelief. The magician then deployed his nebula spell with lightning speed, striking Tenku and sending him crashing into a wall. Kijin and Tina watched in shock as the powerful attack unfolded before their eyes. Gerard, having subdued Tenku, shifted his attention to Wayne, prepared to engage him as his next opponent. Before the confrontation escalated further, Tina stepped forward and made a difficult decision. She agreed to go home with Gerard, prompting a sigh of relief from Wayne, who was concerned for her safety. As Tina prepared to depart, she turned to Wayne with a heartfelt apology for the trouble she had caused. Gerard also extended an apology to Wayne, accompanied by a request for Wayne to keep Tina's visit to his territory a secret. Wayne agreed to the request, and in an instant Gerard and Tina vanished from sight, leaving behind a somber atmosphere. Once Gerard and Tina were gone, Tenku managed to rise, albeit with significant injuries. Wayne inquired about Tenku's well-being, and though he admitted to taking a severe hit, he assured Wayne that he would recover. Kijin, aware of Tenku's limited combat abilities, expressed disappointment that Tina had been taken away. Wayne, however, was not only concerned about Tina's welfare, but also intrigued by Gerard's ancient magic. He pondered the possibilities and recognized the need for further investigation into this mysterious and powerful magic. Wayne proposed a plan to Kijin. They would utilize his scholarship to journey to Krunel, the land where ancient magic thrived, in search of answers.